Street light on the taxi glass, your reflection cut in half. Phone glow on your jawline, you said don't read too much into that. I know the shape of almost, I know the sound of maybe. You keep your hands in your pockets like you don't owe the night a thing. You move like you mean it, then leave it incomplete. You say it like a secret, then drop it in the street. We're standing on a glass line, thin enough to break right through. You don't say you want me, you just make it hard to move. And I keep my face steady, like I've got nothing to lose. But we're standing on a glass line, me and you. Elevator, 7th floor, your keys against the kitchen door. No music, just the city breathing through the window screen. You ask me if I'm staying, like you're asking for the time. No heat, no big confession, just that look that pulls me off the line. You move like you mean it, then leave it incomplete. I hear it in the silence, you never let me keep. We're standing on a glass line, thin enough to break right through. You don't say you want me, you just make it hard to move. And I keep my face steady, like I've got nothing to lose. But we're standing on a glass line, me and you. Cool room, cold blue, half lit truth, half huge. One step in, one step gone. We keep leaning on and on. No spark, no scene, no easy in between. Just the sound of your name, turning clear then turning clean. We're standing on a glass line, thin enough to break right through. You don't say you want me, you just make it hard to move. And I keep my face steady, like I've got nothing to lose. But we're standing on a glass line, me and you. Glass line, still coming through. Glass line, me and you. There's a shirt on the chair that still folds like you were here. And I hate that I noticed the quiet in this room has changed shape. I leave the window cracked just to hear the city breathe, like a little proof the world goes on when I can't get to sleep. I don't call it missing, I don't call it love. I just keep finding pieces of you in little stuff. Blue thread running through my mind, through the words I never sent and the nights I let unwind. Blue thread, I can't cut it clean, you're still caught between what I meant and what I mean. I took the long way home just to pass your old street light. Like maybe if I walk slow enough it would change what happened that night. Everybody says time turns a sharp thing soft, but some things stay like outlines even when the picture's gone. I don't call it heartbreak, that sounds too complete. This is more like echoes still living in the sheets. Blue thread running through my mind, through the words I never sent and the nights I let unwind. Blue thread, I can't cut it clean, you're You're still caught between what I meant and what I mean. Maybe I was trying to be easier to leave. Maybe you were always better at the almost than the stay. And I don't need an answer, I don't need a sign, just a little less of you in the fabric of my mind. Blue thread running through my mind, through the words I never sent and the nights I let unwind. Blue thread, I can't cut it clean. You're still caught between what I meant and what I mean. Blue thread still in the seam. Blue thread still in the dream. Blue thread still in between. Red light, green line, you pull up just in time. No big plan, no destination, just your hand tapping out the ride. Downtown in the side mirror, everything slips clean. You look like trouble if trouble. Learn how to stay low key. Don't ask where we're going, keep it in the turn. You say my name like a match, then never let it burn. Sidecar, sidecar, take the corner slow. I like the way you lean, it's like you already know. Sidecar, sidecar, leave the night unlocked. We don't need forever, we just need the block. Blue sign, late train, your laugh cuts through the rain. There's a rhythm in your shoulders, like the whole street knows your frame. I don't wanna promise, I don't want it, need. I just want that second right before the wheels release. No map, no warning, no what does this become? Just a little voltage in the air between us two. Sidecar, sidecar, take the corner slow. I like the way you lean in, like you already know. Sidecar, sidecar, leave the night unlocked. We don't need forever, we just need the block. City on mute, pulse in the door. You make the small things hit a little more. Green light, no break, no need to talk. We say enough in how we walk. Sidecar, sidecar, take the corner slow. I like the way you lean in, like you already know. Sidecar, sidecar, leave the night unlocked. We don't need forever, we just need the block. Sidecar, lean in slow. Sidecar, don't let go. Sidecar, one more road. You were still in the doorway when the room had already changed. Like the heat after a match goes out, still hanging in the frame. I remember what you wore, not the words we tried to use. Something gold, something tired, something neither of us could prove. It wasn't ruined, it wasn't right, dramatic to survive. Just a slow, unthreatening heart. I kept your silence in my coat for a week, maybe more, like if I carried it carefully, it might turn into something pure. It wasn't perfect, it wasn't pain, just a little light that forgot its name. Pale fire still burning through, not enough to hold, not enough to lose. Pale fire on my hands, like the last warm trace of something I can't stand to caulk on. Some things don't end, they just dim down, a shape in the smoke, a pulse underground. I don't need it back, I just need to know why the quiet after you still glows. Pale fire still burning through, not enough to hold, not enough to lose. Pale fire on my hands, like the last warm trace of something I can't stand to caulk on. Pale fire, low and slow. Pale fire, still aglow. Pale fire, I know, I know. Pull the blinds up, let it in. Clean air on my skin. Something about a day this wide makes it easier to begin. No headline in my chest, no weight I have to drag. Just the sound of my shoes and a little room to laugh. I don't need a miracle, I don't need a sign. Just a little open space and a little more time. Open season for a change of heart, for letting the light get into the dark. Open season for a better turn, for taking it easy and letting it burn slow and bright. Slow and bright. I used to hold my breath like the world was keeping score. Now I leave the door unlocked, a little more than before. There's no grand arrival, no sudden saving grace, just a softer way of moving through a familiar place. Maybe that's the real thing, maybe that's enough. Not every kind of healing has to hurt this much. Open season for a change of heart, for letting the light get into the dark. Open season for a better turn, for taking it easy and letting it burn slow and bright. Slow and bright. Come in new air, come in new tone. I'm not who I was when I closed up before. No rush, no fear, no need to explain. I can meet this day halfway. Open season for a change of heart, for letting the light get into the dark. Open season for a better turn, for taking it easy and letting it burn slow and bright. Slow and bright. call from a number I almost knew by heart. Static in the speaker like we never fell apart. You said my name slowly like it still fit your mouth. I kept the window open so I could let the noise back out. You never asked directly, you always leave a seam. A little room to slip into, a little room to dream. Velvet receiver, low in my hand. You sound like trouble, I still understand. Velvet receiver, soft little lie. You make the old light turn back on tonight. I said I've been sleeping, you knew that wasn't true. There's a kind of silence that only comes from you. The city kept on flickering across the kitchen tile, and I could hear you smiling through the distance for a while. You never close the circle, you only draw it near. And every time I leave it, I find you waiting here. Velvet receiver, low in my hand. You sound like trouble, I still understand. Velvet receiver, soft little lie. You make the old light turn back on tonight. No need to name it, no need to start. You know the numbers, you know the dark. Half of me hangs up, half lets it ring. Half of me remembers everything. Velvet receiver, low in my hand. You sound like trouble, I still understand. Velvet receiver, soft little lie. You make the old light turn back on tonight. Velvet receiver, stay on the line. Velvet receiver, one more time. Velvet receiver, soft reply. There's a shoebox in the closet full of movie stubs and notes. A train ticket, faded lipstick, one receipt from summer coats. I don't open it that often, but tonight I let it breathe. And the room turns into June again so easily. Funny how the smallest things can tilt the air a little. A handwriting, a folded edge, a line left in the middle. June archive, still warm somehow, pressed between the years and opening now. June archive, soft paper, light. Everything we almost kept comes back tonight. You had a way of laughing before you'd say my name, like I was something worth arriving for. Before we learned to change, and I don't miss it cleanly. It's not that simple now. Some memories don't ask permission, they just show up in the house. I don't need to fix it, I don't need to choose. Some things live as fragments, some things stay as proof. June archive, still warm somehow, pressed between the years and opening now. June archive, soft paper, light. Everything we almost kept comes back tonight. Not every door is meant to close, not every old thing breaks. Some live quiet in a drawer. I can hear June move. June archive still warm somehow, pressed between the years and opening now. June archive, soft paper light, everything we almost kept comes back tonight. June archive in my hand. June archive, where it lands. June archive, understand. You sent a message, then unsent it fast, but not before I saw the first 3 words and laughed. Maybe you were right, that's a dangerous line, to drop at 1:16 like I'd read it and be fine. Your name still lands like a button I shouldn't press, a clean white shirt with a red wine edge. I don't need an apology, dressed up in a trend. You only call it closure when you want back in. Red receipt, I saw it all. The truth comes cheap when it comes this small. Red receipt, don't dress it up. You only get honest when you've run out of luck. I know your timing, it always cuts just right. You wait until the room is quiet, then step into the light. You say you've changed, like I should clap on cue, but I remember every version that swore it was the truth. I'm not angry, I'm just clear, there's a difference you can hear. Red receipt, I saw it all. The truth comes cheap when it comes this small. Red receipt, don't dress it up. You only get honest when you run out of luck. No slam doors, no broken glass, just a colder kind of ending that still lasts. You want a clean reset, I want the real thing, so keep your half-lit message and the little sting. Red receipt, I saw it all. The truth comes cheap when it comes this small. Red receipt, don't dress it up. You only get honest when you run out of luck. Red receipt, left on red. Red receipt, nothing left. Red receipt, that's what I said. Afternoon stretch thin across the living room, dust moving in the light, like it had all day to choose. I sat where you sat last week, still hearing what you didn't say. How silence can leave fingerprints long after you walk away. promise exactly. It's not peace either, just the air after weather, a room without fever. Hollow sun still over me, warm at the edges but not where I need. Hollow sun, quiet and strange, you light up the whole sky and nothing has changed. I water the plant by the sink, you always said I'd forget. Funny how the smallest things become the things I protect. The kettle click, the floor creak, the car door somewhere below. And every sound in this apartment felt like learning to let go. I don't want the old version, I don't need the scene. I just want the daylight to stop splitting at the seams. Hollow sun still over me, warm at the edges but not where I need. Hollow sun, quiet and strange, you light up the whole sky and nothing has changed. Maybe healing isn't bright, maybe it arrives in a room that stays ordinary while something inside survives. No revelation, no grand release, just a softer way to hold what leaves. Hollow sun still over me, warm at the edges but not where I need. Hollow sun, quiet and strange, you light up the whole sky and nothing has changed. Hollow sun, stay a while. Hollow sun, pale and mild. Hollow sun, unreconciled. Two trains passing under the bridge, two green lights right on the edge. You in the doorway, me in the street, both pretending we don't feel the heat. You say maybe later, but your eyes say now. Everything in motion, still I hear it loud. One look, one spark, no need to make it hard. We've been crossing wires from the start. Twin signal, you and I, flashing at the same time in the same sky. Twin signal, cutting through like a live wire, running clean and blue. No one would notice the way and blue. Hold the line, don't explain. Some things only work inside the same. Red to green, black to gold. Some connections don't get old. Twin signal, you and I flashing at the same time in the same sky. Twin signal cutting through like a live wire running clean and blue. Twin signal, hold it true. Twin signal, passing through. Twin signal, me and you. You walk in like the room already knows. No big scene, just a shift in the air. Black cup cooling by your hand. Street light caught in your hair. You say my name like you almost mean it. Soft enough to pass for care. I keep my hands around the table edge like I left my balance there. You don't move close, you let the silence work. You let the distance play. Every little word lands neatly, then takes a part away. No crash, no fire, no obvious sign. Just a quiet kind of pressure working overtime. Soft damage, you do it in a low, light way. Soft damage, nothing loud, but it stays. You leave a mark when nobody sees. A shape in the fabric, a pull in the seam. Soft damage, soft damage. You smile once, like an afterthought, like you meant to keep it small, and somehow that makes it heavier than if you said it all. The glass reflects us in separate lines, two shadows on the chrome. You talk about weather, trains, and sleep like you've never touched a nerve. I answer clean, I answer easy, but my pulse gives me away. There's a kind of hurt that barely glows, still it doesn't fade. No sharp edge, no broken frame, just a subtle little fracture, learning my name. Soft damage, you do it in a low, light way. Soft damage, nothing loud, but it stays. You leave a mark when nobody sees. A shape in the fabric, a pull in the seam. Soft damage, soft damage. Maybe that's why it lasts. No thunder to blame, just a quiet rearranging after you came. Maybe that's how it lives under the skin. A door left open, a draft let in. Soft damage, you do it in a low, light way. Soft damage, nothing loud, but it stays. You leave a mark when nobody sees. A weight in the silence, a bend in me. Soft damage, soft damage. Still at the table, still in the glow. You barely touch me, but I know, I know. Soft damage, soft damage. Passenger side window halfway down, late noon breathing through the edge of town. Your jacket folded in the backseat still, like it never learned how to sit still. We missed the turn by the river sign. You laughed and said that's half the drive. I kept that line like a lucky day's just the kind of day that follows me. I thought it was ordinary, that's what makes it stay. The smallest kind of moment, refusing to go away. On the passenger side of my mind, you're still there in the light sometimes, golden and passing, easy and kind. On the passenger side of my mind, no, I never asked it to remain, but memory has its own lane, and every soft mile leads me behind to the passenger side of my mind. We stopped for drinks in paper cups. You drew a circle in the steam. Said some days don't need a reason, they just need a little room to breathe. You never promised more than that, never made a grand design, but the road kept taking pictures that developed over time. Now the city moves around me fast, screens glow blue in every hand. Still I find that quiet shoulder where your voice and sunlight land. I thought it would blur out, lose its shape somehow, but it rides beside me even now. On the passenger side of my mind, you're still there in the light sometimes, golden and passing, easy and kind. On the passenger side of my mind, no, I never asked it to remain, but memory has its own lane, and every soft mile leads me behind to the passenger side of my mind. Maybe love is not always the ending, maybe sometimes it's the road, a glance, a laugh, a wrong turn taken, a weight you carry light as gold. Maybe that's enough to keep a whole season alive, just your shadow by the window and the hush of that drive. On the passenger side of my mind, you're still there in the light sometimes, golden and passing, easy and kind. On the passenger side of my mind, I let the day roll out, unwind. Still you return in the softest lines. Every small silence opens wide to the passenger side of my mind. Window halfway, late in sky, no need to answer, no goodbye. Passenger side, passenger side. You said keep it simple, so I did. No scene in the doorway, no theater in it. You took your coat, you took your charger, you left the plant in the bigger part. I stood in the kitchen, watched the clock blink, like the room needed proof that it could still think. There was a clean cup by the sink, and your last sentence is still in the steam. No shattered frame, no slamming sound, just your absence settling down. So this is a clean break, quiet on the surface, no blood, no earthquake, still it has a purpose. Cut the line smooth, let the silence ache. If this is a clean break, why does it still shake. I changed the sheets, I moved the chair, put all the small things back somewhere, deleted the thread, then read it twice, like maybe distance would change the lines. You always like precision, words trim close. I always left too much inside the note. Now I'm learning how to leave it bare, how to lose a shape, still feel it there. No final speech, no grand mistake, just the slow skill of letting go late. So this is a clean break, quiet on the surface, no blood, no earthquake, still it has a purpose. Cut the line smooth, let the silence ache. If this is a clean break, why does it still shake? Maybe neat endings only look that way. Maybe every soft exit leaves a deeper stain. Maybe I'm not broken, maybe I just bend around the empty outline of where you've been. So this is a clean break, neat as you intended. Cool light, clear space, everything suspended. I sweep the room, but not the trace. If this is a clean break, why do I wear the shape? No scene, no warning, no one to blame, just a low echo of your name. Clean break, 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 break. Clean break, clean break. Morning collects in the corners of things, on the white cup, on the ring by the sink, on the soft dust sleeping over the frame. Everything quiet, everything named. I don't need thunder, I don't need a sign, just the slow shimmer taking its time. A little gold finding the table and wall, touching the plainest parts of it all. There's a kind of peace that doesn't arrive, it's already here when I finally stop, breathing me down into one simple thought. I am enough in this light. No rush in the room, no race in the blood, only a stillness gentle enough. Sunday minerals slow in the light, something clear settling somewhere inside. Not joy, not sorrow, more tender than both. Sunday mineral, soft in my bones. Soft in my bones. The street below hums in a faraway key, a life still moving without asking me. I let it pass like a river of glass, I don't have to hold every moment that lasts. There were so many days I mistook for loss, only because they were quiet and soft. Now I can hear what the silence has meant, a low silver kindness, a patient event. I lean to the window and feel the air turn cool on my wrist where the sunlight burns. Nothing is solved and still something clears, like water over years. No promise to keep, no role to perform, only the body returning to warm. Sunday mineral slow in the light, something clear settling somewhere inside. Not joy, not sorrow, more tender than both. Sunday mineral, soft in my bones. listening, I can still belong. Sunday mineral, slow in the light, a clear little answer without any lie. Not joy, not sorrow, more honest than both. Sunday mineral, soft in my bones. Sunday mineral, soft in my bones. Sunday mineral, in the white room, in the thin gold, I let the day rest, I let it hold. Sunday mineral, Sunday mineral. We were never the loudest in the room, never sparks thrown high across the blue, more like a current passing hand to hand, more like a code we didn't have to plan. City evening, opening vein by vein, windows lit up in a silver chain. You looked at me like the night could bend, and movement itself could be a friend. No need to name it, no need to frame it. Some things become real while they're still changing. Step for step, wire to wire, a little more pulse, a little more fire. Relay, we carry the light that way. Relay, passing it heart to heart, frame to frame. No one owns it, no one can make it stable while it moves through us. Relay, relay. We kept our shadows thin against the glass, let the red sounds blur, let the taxis pass. Somewhere radio leaked through a wall, turn the whole block into a softer call. There are nights that ask for innocence, there are nights that ask for proof. This one only asks for motion, asked us just to move. So we moved, easy as breath, easy as trust, nothing in excess. Step for step, street after street, a little more brave, a little less weak. Relay, we carry the light that way. Relay, passing it heart to heart, frame to frame. No one owns it, no one can make it stable while it moves through us. Relay, relay. And if tomorrow pulls us apart, leaves us with only the shape of the dark, still there was this. Still there was this. A live wire moment under the skin. Not forever, not promised, not fixed. Still there was this. Relay, relay, we carry the light that way. Relay, relay, passing it heart to heart, frame to frame. No one keeps it, no one can freeze the wave while it moves through us. Relay, 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 we carry the light that way. Relay, relay, spark made soft enough to stay for a little while. For a little while. Relay, street light, silver, breath and pace. You and I moving through the same space. Relay, relay. bright and silver across your cheek. No need to turn around, I know that posture, I know that frame. The way you go still for a second when somebody almost says your name. We used to leave the TV low, just to give the darkest shape. Not for sound, not for company, just so the silence had a place. Now the apartment holds its breath, every light precise and thin. I can feel the hour leaning, like it wants to let you in. Nothing dramatic, nothing undone, just the city glowing after everyone. Night window, you look like someone I still know. Night window, cool light, moving slow. You don't say stay, you don't say go, but in the reflection I read it all. Night window, night window. There was a year we kept it simple. Late trains, cheap wine, borrowed coats. Your laugh landing on the fire escape, like a line I should have wrote. I thought distance would make it smaller, turn the glass to something flat, but memory has a way of brightening whatever it looks through at. Now I see your outline everywhere, in elevators and passing cars, and the bullet faces at midnight stores, and all these carefully lit bars. You were never mine to keep, not in the permanent sense. Still the room changes color every time you happen in. No confession, no scene to prove, just the faintest shift in the air you move. Night window, you look like someone I still know. Night window, cool light, moving slow. You don't say stay, you don't say go, but in the reflection I read it all. Night window, night window. If I called your name, would the glass break clean? Would the whole street turn? Would you look at me? Or is this what remains? A figure in a frame, a city full of surfaces that never say the thing. Night window, you look like someone I still know. Night window, cool light, moving slow. No need for answers, no need for more. The reflection keeps what the room won't hold. Night window, night window. Blue on the building, red on the floor. You in the distance like before. Night window, night window. I wore your color for a week, a faded kind of blue. Not on my body, not in cloth, just in the way I moved. Everything softer at the edge, everything slightly delayed, like I was learning how to carry something I couldn't name. You left your book beside my bed, a receipt between the pages, a coffee stain, a corner bent, proof that small things make their changes. I read the lines you underlined twice before I slept, as if your hands were still around them, as if the words were kept. Some loves arrive in thunder, some in borrowed light. Yours was quieter than either, still it stayed all night. Borrowed blue, I still wake up and it sometimes. Borrowed blue, soft as a bruise, soft as the sky. You never asked me to keep it, you never said it was mine, but I held that color carefully, like it could save the shape of time. I don't romanticize romanticize the ending. It was plain and almost kind. No one lied and no one shattered. We just ran out of the same line. Still I find you in the details, and sleeves roll past the wrist, in the patience of a quiet room, in the nearly of a kiss. There are days I think I lost you, then the afternoon turns pale, and that old blue comes back around me, light as dust, thin as a veil. Maybe grief is just a pigment memory learns to use, not enough to stain the whole world, just enough to tint the view. Some things fade cleanly, some remain in hue. I never kept your body, only borrowed blue, borrowed blue. I still wake up in it sometimes, borrowed blue. Soft as a bruise, soft as the sky. You never asked me to keep it, you never said it was mine, but I held that color carefully, like it could save the shape of time. And if I let it go, would the air turn clear? Would the room lose weight? Would you disappear? I'm not sure. I want that kind of cure. Some shades of sorrow make the heart more sure. Borrowed blue, I still wake up in it sometimes. Borrowed blue, soft as a bruise, soft as the sky. No, you were never mine to hold, still you live between the lines, in one pale color I keep finding at the edges of my life. Morning table curtain through, everything touched by borrowed blue, borrowed blue, borrowed blue. You brought cut flowers, like that would help. White paper folded too neat to be felt. Set them down gently next to my keys, like apology lived in symmetry. I washed your hands, fixed the angle twice. You always wanted beauty clean and precise, but love in your mouth was a polished thing, pretty on contact, dead by spring. You said I thought of you, I said I can tell. Some gifts arrive smiling, already unwell. Cut flowers bright for a minute, cut flowers, no root in it. Look how they open, look how they fall. You bring me something lovely, gives us a room of ace a day. Color in the right light, still leaving anyway. Maybe I was cruel, maybe I was clear. Some things die prettily, that doesn't make them dear. Cut flowers bright for a minute. Cut flowers, no root in it. Look how they soften, look how they break. I won't call it love just because it was arranged. Cut flowers, cut flowers by the sink now, pedaling stem. Silent and lovely like you were then. Cut flowers, cut flowers. I used to bend my shape to fit the space you gave. Cut my life down small, learned how to misbehave. Quietly, politely, in all the proper ways. Like being easy to hold would make somebody stay. Now I leave the curtain wide, let the whole room show. Half read books, unwashed cups, every place I go. I don't need a better story, just a truer one. And it starts the minute I stop being anyone's. No hard feeling, no big scene, just a clearer mirror than you've ever seen. I'm nobody's girl, not lost, not waiting. I'm nobody's girl, no hands arranging my heart, my time, my name in your world. I move my own way. I'm nobody's girl. That doesn't mean I'm empty, doesn't mean I'm cold. It just means I know the difference between being seen and being owned. I still want the soft things, a shoulder, a street, a song, but I won't disappear inside them. I've done that for too long. You can call me distant if distance means I breathe, if distance means I keep a little room for me. I'm not made of lack, I'm not your almost pearl. I'm a whole sky turning, nobody's girl. No more shrinking to make love fit. If it needs less of me, then it isn't it. I'm nobody's girl, not lost, not waiting. I'm nobody's girl, no hands arranging my heart, my time, my name in your world. I move my own way. I'm nobody's girl. And when love comes clean, I'll know the sound. It won't ask me smaller, it won't press me down. It'll meet me standing, it'll meet me whole. Not as a possession, but a pulse, a soul. I'm nobody's girl, not yours for saving. I'm nobody's girl, still warm, still blazing. My heart, my time, my name, my world. Soft but unborrowed. I'm nobody's girl. Window open, hair uncurled, light on my shoulder. Nobody's girl. Nobody's girl. Late by the marina, thin white rails, air tasting faintly of rain and metal. Your shoes by the edge, my coat in your hand. No one talking like the silence planned. The water took the city and broke it into lines. Little nervous signals shaking in the tide. I remember that more than what we said. Just the blur of your mouth and the blue overhead. Some nights don't belong to language at all. Just light on the surface and the feeling it caused. Static on the water, silver coming loose. Static on the water, nothing I can prove. Only that you were there, only that it moved. And something in me answered to the static on the water. A ferry crossed slowly, dragging gold behind. Shape through the dark like a thought through the mind. You leaned on my shoulder once, maybe less. Just enough pressure to quiet the rest. I think we were younger than we understood. Still trying to name things as if names ever could. Hold the whole current, keep the whole view. No, all I could carry was the shimmer of you. Not a promise, not a plan, just the body remembering what the heart can't pin down. Static on the water, silver coming loose. Static on the water, nothing I can prove. Only that you were there, only that it moved. And something in me answered to the static on the water. If I saw you now, would it brighten the same? Would the dark divide? Would it gather your shape? Or was that hour only made for who we were? Young enough to tremble, still enough to hear. Static on the water, silver coming